There exists 3 different types of pathogenic microorganisms that can be found in the air we breathe: bacterial, fungal and viral, which are of particular concern in sensitive environments. Worldwide, every year, thousands of patients die due to nosocomial infections. To help address this problem, Airinspace has developed an air decontamination process that is capable of eliminating and destroying 99.99% of airborne microorganisms found in the hospital environment.
Airinspace technology was originally developed for use in Space Station Mir and the International Space Station to ensure the safety and protection of astronauts and equipment. Our teams have adapted and engineered the technology to be applied in a wide variety of markets and applications. Working directly with medical professionals, our initial efforts focused on developing a range of products designed to address the requirements for clean, safe air in protected environments to lower the risk of hospital-acquired infection.
After developing the technology, it was very important that we validate it externally and independently. To do this, we addressed Harvard School of Public Health in the United States and also Porton Down in the UK to our experts, both in microbiological airborne contamination.
Airinspace's products have the important advantage that they are mobile and can be used throughout the hospital. For example, in older establishments that need improvement to reach new air standards, a situation that poses particular concern for the risk of airborne infection, the mobile devices can be brought into the room and create a zone where we can perform bone marrow transplants.
The mobility of our devices provide a great deal of flexibility for their use and allows us to quickly respond to our customers' constraints and requirements. They can be deployed in any emergency situation, and we are able to provide them for sale, rent or leasing.
The Plasmare is a mobile unit for processing air. This tried and tested technology, developed for space exploration, destroys microorganisms. It achieves microbiological abatement of up to 99.999% in a single pass. The Plasmare is a Class A medical device that satisfies a host of legal requirements. The components of a Plasmare T2006 are a removable blower grid, a painted steel chassis, an electric socket with bipolar switch, pivoting wheels with brakes, a removable suction grid through which the air to be processed is sucked, a flap for accessing the pre-filter, a door on the front granting access to the inner workings of the device, a user interface with luminous indicators. This is what goes inside. 4 reactor modules featuring Airinspace technology, an electric plate, a pre-filter. Markings and warnings are stuck onto the Plasmare as per the instructions for use. The panel for accessing the air intake compartment is at the back of the unit. Physical characteristics. The volume of air processed at the 2 ventilation speeds can be controlled continually in a range between 500 cubic meters per hour and 2000 cubic meters per hour. The sound levels at 1 meter from the device are 41 decibels at 700 cubic meters per hour and 47 decibels at 1000 cubic meters per hour. Aerosol filtration efficiency at 1000 cubic meters per hour is 99%. Bacteriological cleanliness is Class B10. Particulate cleanliness achieved is Class ISO 7. Here is the class for kinetics of particulate decontamination. Overall measurements are 1,942 mm in height, 915 mm in width, 571 mm in depth. The Plasmare weighs 140 kilograms. Instructions for setting up the Plasmare T2006 after delivery. Use the handles when moving the unit. Once the unit has been moved to where it is to be used, apply the brakes to the front wheels. The upkeep of the Plasmare is to be entrusted only to Airinspace maintenance staff or individuals who have been properly trained and authorized in-house or by a service provider. Open the door fully to make closing easier. Packed inside in protective bags are the pre-filter and the reactor modules. Take them out. Bio-clean the inside and the outside of the unit using the hospital disinfectants used by the establishment. Unpack the reactor modules and the pre-filter. Position them inside the Plasmare. Earth the metallic frame when installing each module. Unpack the pre-filter and insert it into its housing, respecting the direction of the airflow foam gasket on top of the pre-filter and arrow on the pre-filter label indicating the direction of the airflow. Close the door again, lock it, connect the unit to a secure electrical socket, switch the unit on and check that it starts up correctly. The Immunaire ISO system is a mobile and flexible 2-in-1 appliance. It combines a mobile decontamination unit, a Plasmare, with a mobile deployable plenum, MDP. The appliance is delivered with a case containing everything you need to deploy this mobile protective chamber. Grasp the MDP by the handles to move it. Once it is in the correct position, apply the brakes fitted to 2 of the wheels. Remove the security bar and place it in the central compartment. Raise the device's 2 arms simultaneously, hold the handles and follow through until they are horizontal and lock automatically. When the arms reach the horizontal plane, the OS2 bolts lock them automatically. Block the plenums in place by bolting the OS1 levers. Pull back the OS3 stop tabs to release the hinge between the plenums. Release the hinge between the plenums once again by pulling back the OS3 stop tabs. Open the central compartment to access the main jack. Pull out the handle for maneuvering the jack. Using the flat end of the lever, ensure that the main jack purge screw is screwed as tightly as possible. This time, using the round end of the lever, activate the jack to raise the plenums. Raise the plenums until the safety bolts on the side upright appear. Push the OS4 safety tabs, snapping them into place. In the central compartment, use the flat end of the lever gently to open the jack purge screw, lowering the plenums until they are resting on the OS4 safety tabs. Release the telescopic legs located at the extremity of the base plenum. Push the small tube of the right-hand leg, squeezing the spring within. Guide the legs, holding onto the small tubes. Because the small tubes slide freely inside the bigger tubes, they run the risk of striking the floor if you do not guide them. Unscrew the small tubes until the telescopic legs are the right length. It is important to carry out this operation without the legs touching the ground, so as not to damage the screw thread inside. Put the legs in place. Raise the extremity of the plenum a few centimeters. The top of the telescopic leg is higher than its support. The curtains are snapped into place. The lip of the snap is fixed to the plenum. The groove of the snap is located on the curtain. Press the lip into the groove. Each curtain panel is fitted with snaps so that two neighboring panels can be snapped together. Install the control panel and the LCD TV. Clip the brackets for the control panel and the TV into their allocated spots, then fasten securely using the thumb wheels. Install the TV's power cables Connect the control panel to the main supply. The MDP is fitted with LED lighting and a dimmer switch. Decide where the plasma is to be connected to the MDP. There are 6 possible positions. Keep in mind the overall measurement of the ensemble. Remove the ventilation grids from the plasma. Position the part that connects to the MDP. It is held in place by its weight and by pressure from the joints. On the MDP plenum, position the blanket plate for the selected position. You will need to unscrew the 2 thumb wheels. Line the plasma up with the connection point. Connect the flexible sleeve of the connecting part to the plenum. Turn the thumb wheels all the way until moderately tight. Gently move the plasma away from the MDP in order to stretch the flexible sleeve. Once the plasma is in position, block the wheels. Open the inlet flap. Connect the plasma's electric cables. Switch the plasma on. The Immunair ISO is now ready to work. The Plasma C2010 is an air decontamination sealing unit, a tool for controlling air quality and for combating nosocomial infections. It draws room air in, processes it, and then expels the clean air back into the room. The C2010 can be fitted to a hanging ceiling or, as in this example, a concrete ceiling. The Plasma C2010 is fitted with 5 light strips on its underside. The lights can be switched on either using the remote control or by pressing the button on the panel.